evening everyone and welcome to the TTFL Racing League. I am your host with the most, Mark. Tonight, for the very first time, I will be joining with the legendary Flying Cooper. He's just running a little bit late, but he will join me as soon as possible here tonight. So it'll be the very first time I will be doing the duo on the TTFL Racing League. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I will have a look at the comments later on, but I will get an update later on as we speak. But good luck to everyone that's joining in the session and enjoying the stream so far. But like I said, looking at this now, we're at the glorious race of Canada, and I'll tell you what, it looks a little bit muggy there, so we'll try and get some more updates as soon as possible with the weather crew at this point. But before I carry on, I'll try and see who's just got out first. We'll have to find out who's got that out lap now. It is Old Man Barry. Old Man Barry's going to be the first driver out to do the qualifying lap as we speak here, and then Jack in the second part of the lap as well. So a bit of an update on the Canada track here. Canada has got 35 laps. We will have, if it's a drive, Jack has left this has left his car, so hopefully we've lost communication with him, so hopefully he'll back in as quickly as possible here. But with the tyre wear situations, if you start off in the soft, the softs should last about 13 laps. The mediums should last about 20 laps. The hards should last about 25 laps. But if we do have wet weather conditions at any point during the race, you could have 20 laps on the intermediates and 25 on the wets as well. But I would avoid the, well, I say you would avoid the softs, but or the hards as much as possible here. But I'm hoping Flying Cooper on his debut commentating career to join me tonight to see what his thoughts of the Canada track as we speak. But we're good to go. Old Man Barry coming passing the turn 2 now up the hill part there. This is the part where you have to be absolutely spot on in turn 4. Get penalties galore here at this point here, and then come up to which is turn 5 and then 6. End of first sector now. Passing the end of the first sector now, and then coming up a little bit of the hill part here, and now the DRS straight now, the second DRS straight now. Try at this point here, Old Man Barry try and do everything possible. You have to brake just before you get under the bridge, and he's got made a little bit of mistake there. That might compromise a lot there, but I'm hoping he'll still carry on. He's on the hard tyres at the minute, passing the hairpin now, which is turn 10, I think. And also, that's the part we have to be absolutely crucial at the end of the second sector now. Third sector, you've got yellow flags there. As you can see, green flags just gone there. And hopefully we'll find out as soon as possible. Coming down the casino part here. Passing the chicane part, passing the wall of champions as we speak. So the old wall of champions where the famous Michael Schumacher, Damien Hill and all the other stuff there as well. And the time to beat, that was your qualifying lap of Old Man Barry, and the time to beat was a 1:12.469. A 1:12.469. Oh, Recon's on a fire at the minute this season. Three races done. 3 wins on the bounce here. The hat-trick hero at the moment here. Can he try and increase that? And he does with a 1:08.4. That's a cracker of a time there on the softs as well. So that's a brilliant time there. And we might have our commentator coming up soon now. So it'll be interesting to see his thoughts of the race here. Just seeing what Kiki can do. Can Kiki try and bounce back here into his best ever qualifying so far? I will try and get the load up now of the standings as we speak, but we'll get through the standings. Actually, yeah, I'll go through the standings during the breaks, and I will have a look at the comments later on during the breaks as well. But like I said, I'd like to say a massive introduction to the Mr. Flying Cooper there. How you doing, mate? You all right?
Hello, mate. I'm good. I'm very good. Looking forward to my debut commentating for TTG. I hope it goes well. A good race. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, nice one, mate. Don't worry, don't feel pressured or anything like that, mate. Just enjoy the race as we see at the Canada Grand Prix. Now, if you've just joined, There's a few drivers who are in the 108 and 109 so far, Recon and Lambo, and a little bit of an update from the history of the league so far. Recon's on 3 wins in a row, and this is the 4th race of the season. So looking at it now, he's on top 5 on the minute in pole position here. But looking at some of the drivers to watch as well, Coops, like I said, Recon, Sinclair, Lyrionics, who else? Jack as well, Siege. You can name so many drivers here. Those are the drivers that I pick will be the ones to watch this season in the Drivers' Championship, as well as the Constructors, as well as Jack as well, don't forget, in there. But, I mean, looking at it so far, have you been watching or been having updates lately of the league?
Well, I've looked at the standings. That's about it, really, to be honest. I watched the first race, I think. If I remember rightly, it might be in a different league, I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Don't worry, this is like the Friday Night League on the TTTV channel. And like I said, so many good drivers in this league, you just never know what to expect. And as we was watching there, Sinclair has got into pole position now with a 108.372. Like I said, 1/10 quicker than Recon. Now, is there any drivers there? I know I've mentioned my drivers there, but is there any drivers that you've seen from the standings quickly that you thought, oh, this could be an outsider, could be a chance for tonight?
Lambo. He's a very, very quick driver. He's new to TTL F1. I think he could fight for the win tonight if he keeps it intact and stays clean, gets good gets a good quali. Hopefully top 5. I reckon he could fight for the win.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. I'd like to see how Lambo would do in. We won't be with the Rambo situation trying to get into pole position, but you have Lambo. Hopefully, no more limbos, or shall we say, into any issues there. But he's in the top 3 of the minute here, mate. And I'll tell you what, 109.3. That's still a good time on the softs. Now, I'll give you a bit of an update on the tyre wear as well. With the softs, mediums, and hards, the softs can last 13 laps. The mediums should last about 20 laps. And the hard should last about 25 laps. Now, looking at this, if you was racing here tonight, what would be your strategy tonight?
I would, in quality, I'll go for the softs, and depending where I am, if I was in like the top 5, for example, I'll probably do a 1-stop, the softs to the hards.
Oh,
it's a 35 lap race, I think. So
yes, it is.
The hards to softs will work.
Oh, okay.
And if I was probably 5th or below, or like to 6th to 10th, I'll do. No, I got that the wrong way round. If I was 6th to 10th, I'll do a 1-stop, because then 1st to 5th would be a 2-stopper, just because they've got the pure pace.
Yeah.
Then 11th to 15th, you just got to go long for a stint, stay out of trouble, and be quicker later on the race. So I'll do 1-stop for them as well. 11th to 15th.
Fair dues. Oh, I've just been told by the weather crew, Coops, I'll tell you what, the weather crew's just said there's going to be rain in the race now. That is going to be interesting stuff here. Now, I'll tell you what, I'm sure the drivers are not happy whatever happens here tonight. And Jack has gone into pole position here, Coops. He's in pole position here with a 108.298. After his issues with the car during the qualifying tonight, he has just got a pole position over 108.298. Now, I'm not sure if the rain will kick in at the end or at the start, but by the look of what everyone else is doing, I'm guessing the rain's going to kick in later on in the race, I think, by the looks of things anyway. What's your thoughts?
I see a lot of soft runners, so I think it'll be like, I know, quite early in the race, or maybe middle of the race, maybe pit for, I know, some mediums in the first stop, so they're quick on the mediums, so then they can not fall off too much on the softs, because when you do lose on the softs, you lose it dramatically.
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, if you start on the softs, you can only go up to like 10. If they did one proper lap and just did everything well, I reckon they'll just do about 10 laps of the softs. But then the intermediates, can only last up to like 20 laps, fresh intermediates. But it just depends on what everyone else is doing and the tyre wear and their setups as well. Because that could be all crucial here tonight, depending on the positions that they're in the Canadian Grand Prix.
Yeah, looking at the time so far, they've looked very competitive for a dry race. So I'm wondering if it's just light rain. That's my prediction anyway.
Ooh, okay. We'll have to see. We'll have to place the bet situations here with the commentating crew on here to see if we are going to see light rain, heavy rain. But whatever happens tonight, we will guarantee rain tonight at the Canadian Grand Prix. And looking at the time so far, like I said, Jack's in the lead with a 108.298. Sinclair's in second with a 108.3. Recon's in third with a 108.4. Lambo is in fourth with a 108.6. Maximus with that maximum time in the 109.471. But like I said, I'm just watching Lyrionics now, who's, again, I said earlier on, he's one of my drivers to watch out for during the Drivers' Championship, as well as the Constructors as well. And he could have a good time here. And he just got to 6th place with a 19.473, 2 thousandths off Maximus's time. So that may, he'll probably have to do another one there if he really wants to try and aim to beat and stop the Toro Rossos of Jack and Sinclair, which, just to give you a bit of a recap as well, Coop, Sinclair won the Drivers' Championship last season. Oh no! Sorry! I do apologise there, Coop, because
pit lane crash, I think.
Yeah, I just saw that. Lyrionics, one of the Williams, I think that might be a Williams. Yeah, the Williams was slowing down. Lyrionics did not see what happened there until the last minute, and because of that, Lyrionics had hit the wall. He had hit the wall and lost a bit of his front wing. Same with, well, Gypsy George has lost his front wing as well. I don't know if it's what caused that as well. But I tell you what, that Lyrionics just needs to get back in if he wants to try and do another lap in as quickly as possible there. But madness stuff there from Gypsy George and from Lyrionics as well, because that could have been even more worse than ever before. But I do apologise, Coop. Looking at it now, Sinclair was the Drivers' Championship from last season in Season 5, and Jack and Sinclair won the Drivers' Championship, the Constructors' Championship in the Toro Rosso. So, is there any, I know I said this earlier, but looking at the times now, have you had any decision changes, or are you going to stick with what you predict?
I was from that end of Corley. I think Lambo's got a couple of tenths in him. Okay. He's either on PSL F1 standard. He should be fighting with Jack and Sinclair up front.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to stick with Lambo for the race win.
Yeah, okay, fair dues. Let's see what Lambo can do on that one. But just seeing what Jack can do. He's going to try and do his lapping now. But Lambo could do well here if he can try and capitalise on it. Lyrionics was just, I don't think he was happy with Gypsy George. I think it looked like he had ran out of fuel at that point there, but I wasn't sure what was happening between the two drivers. But Lyrionics had to avoid action from Gypsy George's car earlier on from that crash there, so I'm not sure. We'll have to get that reviewed afterwards. But looking at it from this point of view here, I don't feel nervous tonight, mate. Just enjoy the commentary box on your debut commentary, and I'm sure you're going to have a smashing time on the Friday nights, mate. I'm sure you will, anyway. Just watching Jack now still. So, sorry, we've just had some technical difficulties there. Sorry about that, Coops. It was just, I was just saying, I don't get nervous. Just enjoy the commentary box as we watch it now. Mays is retired from the session now.
I think that's a strategic move by Mays. I think he's going to go long on the first stint, hoping for the rain.
Yeah, I think looking at that, it's just going to be madness stuff here. Would you say going for the hards and then try and hope for the rain to kick in, or do you reckon just gamble and go on the softs until the rain kicks in? We don't know with that.
I think you got to do what everyone else is going to do, because you could be the odd one out and you could be well off.
Absolutely.
I'll go with what everyone else would do. which is obviously the sauce right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the top 8 have definitely gone for the softs. Siege has just gone back into the pits. Is Kiki going to improve? Kiki's going to try and do his lap in at the moment here, but we've got 3 minutes left, Coops. 3 minutes left of the qualifying. Oh, this is going to be absolutely nerve-wracking stuff here tonight. I can't wait for it. I really cannot wait. This is the part where the true drivers of the TTFL Racing League come out and shine on the lastminute.com situation here. I don't know what to say. Do you like Canada in general?
I do like Canada in general. I like driving it and I like watching it. So, yeah.
Fair dues, fair dues. That's what I like about that, Coops. That's what I like about it. We've got yellow flag, sectors 2 and 3. Light E44 has gone up to 5th place with a 108.797. So, 5 drivers already in the 108s. Jack could be the first driver to hit the 107s if it stays... Well, at the moment he's trying to do his outlap at the minute, but he could be aiming to try and get to the 107s if he can try and nail that lap in. Do you reckon we could get the 107s tonight, or do you think not, Coops?
I'm going to say no.
You're going to say no?
I mean, you might get one of them. One of them might sneak in, but it's got to be the perfect lap.
Fair dues, fair dues. Well, I'm gonna agree with you on that one, Coops. I'm gonna agree with you, but I was just guessing to see if Jack or maybe Sinclair or maybe Recon could hit the 107s. 107s, yeah. But we've got yellow flags on sector 3 at the minute here, and it's just gone back to green now. So just still watching Kiki now. He's dropped down to 9th place, Coops. He's just passing the chicane. Oh my God, nearly hit the wall of champions there. But he's still going. He's still going on that one now, and he won't improve his lap. He won't improve his lap there. Jeffrey Ennis just gone crossing over the line now, and he moves up to 8th place now. Conte Boy is in 9th place in the minute. So Lyrionics is retired from the session. He is retired from the session. 1 minute left, Coops. 1 minute left. Do you want to do the honours to finish it off?
Go on then.
Oh, we got... Oh, my days. Carry on, Coops. Sorry. Carry on. Sorry.
What's happened? Yellow flags in sector 3.
We've had a crash by the Wall of Champions.
Yes. Right, Sinclair. Right, no, he's 4 cents off the pace. Jeffrey Henney, let's watch him. All Lambo retired. I'm disappointed in you, Lambo.
Oh, Coop's not happy with Lambo. He's not happy.
Prediction. Oh,
but can we see anyone try and hit? Stop Jack.
Jeff.
Oh, Jeff's gone back into the pits now. Lyrianox says rain set up in the dry, not working well. Oh dear.
Oh, George has crashed.
What's happened?
World champions. Siege, he could be one to work out for on the softs.
Ooh. Coming up to the...
Sinclair's 2 temps up. He's got provisional pole at the moment. If he gets this corner right, let's watch him.
So,
lovely stuff. He can see to 107s here.
Oh!
And he has... What's the lap? Oh, he invalidated. Oh, no.
So,
Sinclair invalidated the 107.9.
But Ricard's coming up to the final corner now. Coops, he's coming up to the final corner now, and he's going to cross over the line. Oh!
Provisional pole.
Oh, brilliant! Absolutely brilliant there from Ricard.
Jack's 3 temps up, though.
Oh!
He's 3 temps up.
Oh, no!
He invalidated. Oh, no.
Oh,
Ricard's on pole.
Oh,
my... Maximus. Oh, no. He thought that happened.
Oh, my days! What a lap from Ricard again! Absolutely brilliant. He's done it. He's not done it once. He's done it twice now. He did it at Spain last week, Coops, and now he's done it again, beating the ball position. Not from Sinclair, but from Jack now. So he's done 2 Toro Rossos in 2 weeks at the qualifying. Absolutely brilliant stuff there, Coop.
Yeah, very, very good one, Recon. Jack and Sinclair both bottled it, both invalidated 107. Jack would have got pole if he didn't corner cut wherever he did. So yeah, it's going to be Jack and Sinclair obviously look the 2 faster drivers than Recon based on quality. So it should be an interesting race.
Yeah, should be absolutely interesting. I'm just waiting for we're just waiting for Maximus to get back into the pits. I think he was just letting some of the drivers through, just in case they were still doing the qualifying lap. But what a qualifying from Recon Jack and from Sinclair as well. Brilliant stuff there, Coops. But like I said, it's as you rightly said, this is going to be an absolutely interesting stuff here. But we just have to wait and see what's going to happen here so far in this Canadian Grand Prix here. Here are your short qualifying classification for the Canadian Grand Prix for the TTFL Racing League. You got Recon in first, you got Jack in second, Sinclair in third, Lambo in fourth, Light E44 in fifth place, Maximus in sixth, Lyrionics in seventh, with a wet setup, I believe. Jeffrey is in 8th place. Conti Boy is in 9th. Kiki is in 10th. Alan Kay is in 11th. Siege is in 12th. Old Man Barry is in 13th. Gypsy George 14th. And Maze is the only one in 15th with no time at all. So I'll just try and do a little bit of the usual checkups of the standings as well as the comments as well. So good evening to everyone that's joined the session. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the TTFL on the TTTV channel for all the live races. Not only we do the TTFL, but they do the TT F1 and TTF2 on the Tuesdays and Thursdays, as well as the Project Cars 2 leagues on the Saturday nights. But also make sure you tune in on the make sure to tune in on the mini league as well. Sorry about that, Coops. What was that? Sorry.
Project Car's been moved to Mondays now, I believe.
Oh, okay. I do apologise. I'm just catching up with the news as well. So we've been moved up to Monday. So there you go. The old man of myself do not remember everything on that one. So yeah, like I said, good evening to everyone that's joining the session. We're about to kick off, and it's kicking off with the rain as well, so to speak. So I'll tell you what, normally with a commentator, we always pick what they're going to set up on with the, obviously with the tyre, they're all going to be on intermediates anyway, regardless. But looking at it so far, who's going to be your top three at the end of the race, Coops?
Ooh, I'm gonna say Jack to win. I was Lambo, but he's let me down quality. I don't think he has it for the race. So I'm gonna say Jack to take the win. Sinclair second, Recon third.
Oh,
that's my top three.
Oh, okay. So your prediction could be that Recon will not get his fourth win of the season, and Jack to win his first race of the season as well. That's going to be tough. I think if Recon can get a fourth win on the bounce, that'll be absolutely amazing stuff. And he's, when I was speaking to him as well, I always just lost a bit of the hairpin corner there, so he's going to try and be careful there. But I'll tell you what, I reckon an outsider, I reckon Lyrionics could get into the podium here tonight. I reckon he's an outsider for a podium as well. I've got a feeling, I'm not saying in any particular order, but I reckon Recon, Sinclair and Lyrionics to get into the top three tonight. That's my prediction anyway. In no particular order. I couldn't pronounce the words then next. But you're thinking the mad lunatic of the commentating stuff to start off with.
You're a lunatic, Malk.
Thank you very much,
you're
mate.
You're a good lunatic.
I'll tell you what, you can have the autograph afterwards to be like, the mad lunatic commentator starting off now. But
lovely stuff.
Lovely stuff, that's what we hear. That'd be your new catchphrase now, Coops. Lovely stuff. Right.
Lovely stuff.
I'll tell you what, we're going to kick off with the race itself here tonight. Wish everyone good luck on the TTFL Racing League for all the drivers here tonight. I know this is only on race 4 of the TTFL Racing League. We're about to kick off now. We're going to wait for the lights to kick off now. Just waiting for it to start. We've got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights. And we are go, go, go. Who's had the great start? Who's had the great start here? It looks like Recon's trying to be defensive here. Oh, 3 in the beds.
Oh, Jack nearly went in. Recon's gone wide.
The two-time rosters having a ding-dong bar there, Coops. There, and as well as the Force India cars there. Absolutely insane stuff here, Coops. Who are you watching so far?
Lyrionics, 2 positions. He's gone up.
Oh, a crash! There's been a crash. There's been a crash at turn 4, I think, believe.
Conti boy.
Conti Boy, Alan Kay and Maximus, they have dropped themselves down into the bottom 3 of the race here. Lambo moves up to 3rd. He moves up to 3rd there, Coops. Oh my days, Jack has dropped down to 4th now. He's dropped down to 4th. Hopefully that won't compromise too much there, but Lyrionics, you need to watch out for him. Mace has got a 5-second penalty for ignoring unit flags. Pardon me, that was bad timing on the burps at the same time. But can Lyrionics try and go side by side with Jack now? Coops, what's your update so far in this race?
Be very.
Recon! Yeah. Recon's dropped down to 2nd. Sinclair moves up to 1st now. Coops, what was you going to say? Sorry.
It's been very entertaining first lap. Got drama at the front, drama at the back, drama in the middle.
Oh my days! They're world champions! Oh my days!
Driving.
Oh!
Lambo's in 1st.
Oh, what a move! Oh,
what a start from Lambo!
Oh, what a move! What a move from Lambo! Oh, brilliant stuff! Absolutely brilliant there from Lambo there. Into 1st place. Can he be the one to stop Recon's 3rd win in a row? Oh my days! Old Man Barry's dropped down to 13th. Any news on that, mate? Or you just missed that? Sorry.
Yeah, went a bit wide turn 2, but he's back up and running now.
Oh, okay, madness stuff here. We've got 5 cars here for the ball here, for the lead here. 2 Toro Rossos, 1 Haas car, 1 Alfa Romeo and 1 Ferrari car there. But the Ferrari car pulling away, trying away from Recon here. He could be the one to have the good wet setup, but we never know on this situation here. But I'm still watching from Jack's point of view here, because Sinclair and Lyrionics are chasing Jack here for 3rd place here. Oh my days, down the straights here. I bet you're glad that there's no DRS straights. Oh my days, we've got a 3. We might have a 3 in the bed here. We might have a 3! Yes! Oh no! Oh my days!
Jack's left the session.
Oh no! I don't know if he's back. No, he's not
back yet.
He's not back. He's not back. But look at Recon. Look at Recon's going to try and close in. Oh, Lambo now for 1st place here. He's gone for the inside. No!
Ooh.
Oh! Coops, what are you watching so far?
Just watched Jeffrey overtake Jack, but he's a ghost. He hasn't joined back yet. He's down to 7th now.
Oh my days, Kiki, like I said, Jeffrey, Kiki and Siege now are into the top 7 now in this race here. We're on lap 3 and 35 of the TTFL Racing League with your host with the most, Mark, and the legendary. Oh my days, the legendary flying Coops here. Kiki's lost his back end there. That could have been nasty. I do apologise there, Coops. I was watching Kiki there, and I was just saying, brilliant stuff here. So far, Gypsy George has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Oh my days, Coops. Would you like to race in Canada in this wet conditions or not?
I hate the wet, so no. My answer's a big fat no.
Computer says no, F1 says no, Coops says absolutely no on that one. But Recon can have a chance again on a Lambo here for 1st place here. Conti Boy moves up to 14th, Gypsy George drops down to 15th place. Oh my
Jack
days.
has joined back, by the way.
Oh, okay, so Jack has got communications back into his car now. Sinclair's got the fastest lap of the race now with a 120.8. Oh my days, my throat will be absolutely killing after this. We've got quite a few battles here for 2nd place, as well as 6th place and also 10th place here. Who are you watching so far, Coops?
Just watching the front at the moment. Sinclair penalty. That's going to hurt him.
Oh my days, 3 seconds. Jeffrey Henney has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. Recon is losing track against Lambo. I don't know if he's had any.
Yellow. Lighty's out.
Oh, what's happened?
Turn 5? It looks like a Lance Stroll / Brendan Hartley accident back in 2018.
Oh, okay.
His wheels just fallen off.
Oh,
Didn't really see what happened there though.
It could be that he tried to turn and he must have hit the wall. Bang! Silly bad moment. It's like bang and the wheel is gone on that one. So madness stuff here, but like I said, no safety car at the moment here, which is very surprising to be fair. But to be fair, he is off track, so that could be why. on that situation. But watching this three-car battle here from Maze, Maximus and Old Man Barry, what's the update on your side so far while watching this, Coops?
Not much really at the moment. You see the gap building between the leaders and the mid-pack. 6.6 seconds behind Ironics. So you can tell who the fast drivers are. I expect Jack to catch up and Siege to catch up and overtake Jeff and Kiki very soon. So I think they're two people to watch out for.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll just watch out for that. Jack, who's unfortunately lost communication with his car and he had to leave the car, unfortunately. So he's back in now and try and chase lost courses there as much as possible here. But looking at Siege now, trying to close in on Kiki now for 6th place here. Coming up to the bridge part here of turn 8 and then turn 9 now. And Kiki's made a little bit of a mistake there, and Siege has moved on to 6th.
Siege has pounced on it.
He absolutely pounced on that one. It's a lovely jubbly there. Massive stuff there. Old Man Barry has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, but Siege has gone wide. This could be, oh my days, Coops. We could have a 3 in a bed. We could have a 3 in a bed situation here, but at the moment we might have a 2 in a bed here. We might have a 2 in a bed, depending on what Kiki's going to do here. Still watching this battle here with Siege, Kiki, and Jack now. For 6th place still, passing the wall of champions now. I hate that last bit of the chicane, Bob, because if you don't get it right, you will lose out big time here. And Kiki's trying everything possible here. Maximus got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I'll let you carry on, Coops, for a bit.
It's kind of calmed down at the front to this. I think Lambo's in control at the moment. Controlling the... Oh, yeah, the flag. Gypsy George has retired.
Oh, okay, so...
that is?
That was on Sector 3. That could be the Wall of Champions.
Yeah.
Could be, but we have to wait and see if it's going to compromise the drivers on there. But Conti Boy's got a 3-second time
Jack
penalty.
on Kiki, he's done it. Not to 7th.
Oh, what happened? Tell us your thoughts, mate.
Kiki had a slow exit out, turn 6, I think it was. And Jack's pounced on it. So Jack's up to 7th now.
Oh, okay. If I was you, mate, watch the top 3. Watch the top 3 now, because Sinclair could have a pounce on against his driver championship rival here of Recon here. Down passing the casino part here. Oh my days. 4 cars battling out for the first place here. Absolutely madness stuff here.
Recon. He's on Lambo.
Jads.
Lambo takes the inside line.
He's defending. Oh, he's
gone on the outside.
Oh my days, this is absolutely brilliant stuff here! Absolutely brilliant! Oh my days! Oh my days, Rico's lost the back end, and this is pounce on Sinclair, coming inside! Oh my days, I hate it when that goes inside there, Coops, do you agree?
Oh, Recon! Oh, how does he not lost his wheel there? Sinclair's got him.
Oh my days.
Lambo's is loving this right now.
He is, while those are having a big dig about, Lambo needs to pull away as much as possible here, because Sinclair could be pounced at any moment here, depending on where Rico's going to try and go for the inside. No. Oh my days, this is absolutely brilliant stuff here, Coops.
It really is brilliant.
Oh my days, Rico's
got him.
Oh, go on. Where are you? Oh my days. Go on, Coops. You're on fire. Go on. Carry on.
Jack's got Siege in the hairpin. It's going to be tight. Oh no, Jack's got it now. Jack's done it. Break-on, Spar Sinclair. There we go. Nice clean move there. Great move by Recon.
Recon need that. He really need that after that little bit of a scare there from Sinclair there. So absolutely madness stuff here. We've got a couple of battles going on here as we're watching live and exclusive for 2nd, 3rd and 4th. But also, we're just at...
pits. Oh! Siege! He's binned it! World Champions!
What's happened?
He's binned their World Champions. He's kept going. He hasn't lost his wheel. He's got damage to wing. Let's have a look.
So we're just getting...
Nah, its wing looks alright. Siege just binned it. Has promoted Alan into the points.
Oh, okay. We'll have to wait and see if Siege can try and get back into the the top half here as quickly as possible here. But at the moment, we're on lap 35 of the TTFL Racing League with myself and Coops on there. But yeah, just reading some of the comments there. James has said also earlier, he says, good evening guys, hope everyone's doing well. Best of luck to the commentary too, and especially to Flying Cooper on his debut commentary. I'm sure you will smash it. And he's also commented again saying, great racing there with all the battling, beginning to let Lambert get away. Could be crucial come end of the race. That is absolutely true. What's your thought of that one there, Coops?
Could you say that again, please?
Oh, okay, sorry. James is saying, great racing there. All the battling beginning to let Lambert get away could be crucial come end of the race. Do you agree with that?
Yes, because time penalties around here, especially turn 3 or 4? This corner here where the leads are now.
Yes, that's...
If you cut that corner, it's an absolute killer. Penalties are going to be crucial end of the race. So you need to build a gap where you're safe from the penalties. Unless you don't get any, then you'll be alright.
Oh my days!
Sinclair went a bit wide there.
No, I think there was a bit of issue with some of the cars there. Just, I'm not sure they just jumped out of nowhere and it's caught Sinclair off guard there. So that will have to be checked afterwards. Nothing malicious or anything like that, but it looked like the cars were just jumped out of nowhere, which has caught him off guard there. But Lambo still holding on for first. Recon is going to be pouncing at any moment here. Lyrionics is moved up to third. Sinclair drops to the fourth. But now the two Toro Rossos in the top 5 now. But can Recon try and get his 4th win the race of the season here? Or would Lambo or any one of the drivers can stop Recon's form here as quickly as possible here? Because otherwise, at this moment here, he might have a chance to get into pole.
Oh, he's got that inside.
Go on, Coops. Go on!
Watch Lambo. Oh, he keeps running out. Lovely defending.
Oh my days! This is absolutely brilliant here for the top 4. Absolutely brilliant stuff here. We will try and get everyone's TV time. I promise you that, guys. But this top 4 is absolutely brilliant stuff here. Coops, brilliant.
Quality so far. 1.4 seconds separating top 4. Don't ask for anything closer.
Oh, go on, do your usual catchphrase on this situation here, Coops.
Lovely stuff.
Ah, there we go. We've got his lovely stuff commentary debut. The catchphrases, shall we say. James said Sinclair lost back end at turn 6-7, got caught inside curve turn, which may have made a slight half spin but recovered. Yeah.
Rico's down inside.
What?
Lambo's gonna have the better traction now. He's gonna get him. Yeah, he's gonna get him back.
It could be not, but look at Lambo! Look at Lambo here! Oh, this is absolutely amazing stuff here! Oh my days, two in a bed situation, oh my god!
He's been sensible there, Lambo.
He had no other choice, he had to be absolutely spot on there. It could have been make or break if he was gambling to go for the inside there. Absolutely madness stuff here. Absolutely madness stuff here. Still watching the top 4 here on the TTFL Racing League. Jack has got the fast lap race now with a 1:20.360, and he's trying to catch up to the top 4 as quickly as possible. And I know there's an 8-second gap between Jack and Sinclair, but at the moment here, you don't know which one to pick out of these two.
Don't count Jack out this race. He's picked up 2 seconds the last 2 laps, so maybe in the next lap 20 he could be fighting with them.
Yeah,
don't count out yet.
Yeah, it could be not. But at the moment here, like I said, the fresh intermediate should last about 20 laps. But looking at this, and I've seen it quite a few times when I'm watching all the league racing, they always pit at least 3 laps before my predictions. So, do you reckon lap 17 or 18 will be the one to be crucial on the one stop if it's still raining during this race?
I don't know. It looks like the rain's slowly decreasing and the track's getting drier. Well, not obviously drier, but it's getting less wet. So they might stretch it out as far as possible.
Oh,
line by pits.
Oh, do you want to check on him to find out what he's going to pit on again? Do you reckon he'll go on the intermediates again?
The inters, yeah. It's got bad mood, to be honest. Get some clean air. Good low laps in, he could undercut them, whatever. I don't want to. I mean,
Don't worry, just say, try and beat them on track. That's the old motto.
that's the one.
That's
the one.
Lovely jubbly on that one. So Kiki's got past, try and get on Jeffrey Henney now for 6th and 7th place now. While we take a little bit of a break from the top 4, try and see if there's any other battles going on left, right and centre here. Maximus trying closing on Mays now for 8th place. Jeffrey's holding on for 6th against Kiki in 7th place as well. And Maximus, like I said, trying closing on Mays for 8th and 9th. But then also we've got the top 3 battling out here as well. But like I said, Lambo and Contaboy are the only ones who have pitted now on lap 12. Would you have said that's too early on your point of view, or do you reckon it was a gamble to get some clean, fresh air?
Well, if they're expecting the rain to go on for, I don't know, another 20 minutes or so, I think it's the right call. I think for Lambo it's worth doing. Yeah, look, it's going off the 10th already, this lap. Just in clean there. Long on it! Recon's binned it! More champions!
Oh my days, Recon! He's had a 3-second time penalty, and also he's lost his front wing. And at the point where you don't want... sorry, lost a bit of his front wing, so I do apologise. Not the whole wing, just a bit of the front wing.
Left end plate, I think.
Yes, it is. Left wing on the plate there. But like I said, that you don't want to lose so much at that point now, because he has to go do another lap now to pit. He has got no other choice, but he's going to have to pit. But he will lose out so much time. So this could be the race that Recon will lose his 4th race of the season and lose the 100% record here of this season. But Lyrionics, who's on the wet setup, he's on 1st place here, but he's battling out against Sinclair there for 1st and 2nd place here. Siege's got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings there. Oh my days. My God, that is going to be absolutely shocking here now. Carry on, Coops, carry on.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm going to check the penalty situation with the top 5.
Okay, mate. Oh my God. Someone's just... I don't know if I thought Lambone lost it there, but look at it. Maximus now trying to close in on Mace while we're waiting for Coops to find out about the penalty situations here. But look I said, Maximus trying to close in on Mace. Chance now. He's got a good exit there on that point. Lyrionics has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. So I think Recon, Lyrionics has got a penalty. I can't remember if Sinclair Jack. I think Jack had a penalty, I can't remember.
Jack doesn't. Sinclair, Lyrionics and Recon have penalties. Lambo and Jack don't.
Oh, okay, so this could be make or break here, but look at Maximus, he might have the maximum speed here to try and pass Mays here for 7th place. Oh, he nearly had the opportunity there. He's got the straight line speed. He's definitely got the straight line speed. He might have got the best wet setup there. At that moment here, trying to pass in on Mays now. What's your thoughts of the race so far? Coming up to the halfway marker in a minute. Oh my days, carry on.
Maximus is. Yeah, it's been very entertaining. It's sure going to be a good ending, especially with Lambo catching up. Lyrionics, Sinclair and Jack all going to have the fresher tyres, and Lambo on Lambo, so I'm expecting an exciting end. Hopefully we get some dry action and see some variety, strategic calls, and have a spice the race up a little bit.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen here so far. Oh my days, Recon can have a chance against Alan Kay. He won't have the special K effect here on this part, on the hairpin here. And Recon, oh, a little bit of a late braking there, but he might have the opportunity here because of the fresh intermediate tyres. Now, so Recon moves up to 9th. Good evening to Barry. How you doing, mate? You're right. Sorry for the late delay there. We're on lap 15 of 35 of the TTFL Racing League. Kiki's got a 3-second time penalty on multiple warnings. Recon, what a move! What a move there! Passing the chicane part there on Maximus there. Oh, brilliant stuff there. Coops, who are you watching so far?
I've just been watching that Recon overtake. Quality overtake. Lovely stuff.
Lovely stuff, lovely jubbly, as what we like to see on the TTFL Racing League. Madness stuff. It's still raining at Canada, but I'll tell you what, it's pouring down with fantastic battles here. And he's trying to have a battle here against Mays here for 7th place here. Recon's really trying to go for the inside. Mays holding on for the inside on the other part of the
Recon's going to have better traction.
Oh,
Look at that, straight on speed. Oh,
I don't like this camera view at the back end. I hate that. They do pick the camera views wrong here on the F1 2019 game, but I tell you what, sometimes you do see it perfectly, sometimes you don't. But at this
pits.
oh, that's interesting. Well, we are coming up to the end point of the tyre wear life, shall we say? So 15 laps of the intermediates. He's going to have to do. He's going to have to do 20 laps of the intermediates if it stays like this. It just depends on what everyone else is doing. But look at Maximus there. Maximus trying to go on the inside against Mays. Does not make that move there. Absolutely madness stuff here. Madness. So far, this is the only battle we've got. We've got Mays, Maximus, and Alan Kay coming up soon for 8th place. Bye. What is your thoughts of each driver so far, Coops?
It's been fairly clean racing, in my opinion. Ever so many crashes, only people by themselves crashing, like not actually contact. So, yeah, it's been very satisfying to watch and commentate on.
Absolutely stuff. I bet you feel like you want to race here, don't you? As well.
I do, in a way, but not in the wet. I hate the wet.
Fair
if it was dry, then maybe I'd say yes.
Oh, okay. If I had a flip a coin or if I was a magician, it would have been dries for everyone on that one. But unfortunately, we've got rain, pouring with rain. But I tell you what, we've got plenty of absolutely Bowser galore here. Contreboy's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. We're on just about the halfway marker here of the TTFL Racing League. 17 laps of 35. So Kiki is you just mentioned my words on through there. So fair play, Coops. Oh my days! Oh my days! Mays and Maximus were both going at the same point of time here on the pits. They'll go side by side in the entrance, and Maximus hit the barriers, looks like it, but he hasn't got any front wing damage or anything. It was just like one of those partial barriers, shall we say, like once they don't hit the wall proper, it just knocks off properly, like, you know, the science stuff afterwards. But looking at this so far, we've got Kiki trying to close in on old man Barry there for 8th place here. Looking at this so far, the top two have not pitted yet. Same with Jeffrey Henney, same with Alan Kay as well. So those are the 4 drivers. Speaking of which, go on, Coops, you was about to say the
it's in Sinclair pits.
So here we go. So spot on there from Coops. Shall we say?
Jack Gittham. He's been pumping the laps, but the last 2 laps, he might get him.
But
I doubt it. Nah, he won't. Lamo's gone though. Lamo takes the lead of the race. Only just though. Only just. Got about 2.3 second gap.
Yeah, but wherever
Jappers fast lap for racing.
Oh, fair play, Coops, fair play. But like I said, with Lambo pitting, he's going to have to do another 17 laps, so he's going to have to do 23 laps of the intermediates if it stays like this, or unless, would you reckon, if he was in Lambo's position here, would you have gone and gambled for another intermediate at this point in time, like try and pull away as much as possible, or do you think not?
I think he's obviously thought the dry might have been coming at the end of the race. That's why he went earlier. Wasn't open there, put laps in.
Yeah.
If the rain don't come, he's made a stupid decision. If it does, he's made a master class. Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be. Let's hope the weather changes at the last point of the race. But we are, like I said, from the weather crew, have not been told anything else other than the wet race, so to speak. Lambo's got a 3-second time penalty now for
Lambo.
And like I said, Coops is Lambo's number 1 fan. He's absolutely, or Coops, whatever, your number 1 fan is not happy on Lambo here, Coops. So like I said, Lambo is trying everything he can, but now I believe Sinclair's the only one who is not, or Jack, sorry, I can't remember.
Jack's the only one without penalty, I believe.
Yes.
I'll double check that.
Yeah, that's fine, mate. Thank you very much. We're just watching Old Man Barry try to close in on Kiki while we get more of the update of the penalty situation. Oh my days, Old Man Barry hit the wall of champions, but not badly. But he's still going there. So still going battles here, left, right and centre here. We've got 2 battles going on here. Lambo, Lyrionics for the top 2, and also Kiki and Old Man Barry for 7th and 8th respectively as well. But look, so I'm going to go back to Lyrionics now. We're coming up to the down this straight now for passing turn 10 of the hairpin now. Lyrionics is right at the back here of Lambo here with the fresh intermediate tyres now. Chance now for Lyrionics. Chance for Lyrionics now to get his opportunity to get back into the lead here now. Lambo's holding on. Lambo's holding on for first. Lyrionics is being sensible here through the chicane part here. Lyrionics has got... Yes, I was just about to say, sorry, Coops. 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. Still can't catch up to Lambo here. Madness stuff here. Coops, what's your thoughts so far?
Lambo's going to be under pressure for a long while. I mean, he's got 3 seconds. No, Lawrence's got 6 seconds. Lambo's got 3. He's got net 3 seconds. Everyone else tries to get in front of him. So Lambo's got to try and keep Lawrence behind as long as he can. Because Lawrence will get eventually past, I think. Unless he wins it, obviously.
Yeah, well, like I said, you never know until the fat lady sings. You never know what's going to happen next until the very, very last lap, on the very last corner, on the very last race on that point. But Old Man Barry's pitting now, which would be for the fresher intermediate tyres again. Oh, Lyrionics is going for the inside. Nearly went for the inside there. Chance now. Oh my God, a little bit hitting the back of Lambo there, but he's still going. He's still going there. Madness stuff here. Lyrionics trying to close in on Lambo now. Again, but he wishes he had the DRS activation now for this situation, because he really didn't want to get past Lambo as quickly as possible. But I will ask you a question in a minute or two here, Coops, about Lambo as well. While we're just waiting for this battle here, Lambo's had a little bit of a mistake there, but Lyrionics has had a good exit there on the chicane there, but Lambo's holding on. Lambo's holding on for first place here. Have you raced against Lambo for many years, Coops?
No, I don't really know Lambo, to be fair. He just, I don't know, he was the only quick driver, but now TTG in his name, so I thought I would support him today.
Fair dues, mate.
He hasn't disappointed me. Proud of him.
Fair dues, fair dues. I thought the way he sounded was like, oh, Lambo, why are you doing this? What are you doing on that one? But with the penalty situations, but I thought you knew him. Sorry, I do apologise. I thought
I didn't know of him. Like, I've seen him in the F1, like on Twitter and community and that. I've never really probably spoke to him. Fair dues,
mate. But like I said, he's doing a grand job here to hold on for first against Lyrionics. Chance!
Oh,
what a move! What a move there! Brilliant! Lovely jubbly, as what Coops would say.
He's going to get back. He's going to get back.
Oh my days! 2 in a bed! We've got a 2 in a bed situation here! Oh!
He's got back out of his Lawrence. If he's smart, oh my God.
Oh no, don't do this! Oh my days!
Another 3-second penalty.
Oh, did not... I tell you what, the camera view we had was not great as what we saw there. I would have liked to have seen a bit of a better camera view.
Sinclair, he's back on the end of this train now.
While them two having a ding-dong battle, Sinclair's brought into play here now. And I would not be surprised if these three having a ding-dong battle, Jack could come back into the top 3, battling out with the top 3, sorry, in about the next few laps or so. So far we've got the top 3 battling out now, and also we've got T Mays and Old Man Barry there for 11th and 12th respectively. So we're on lap 22.35 on the TTFL Racing League.
Mays.
Oh, what you thought?
Got it done.
Oh, what a move there from Old Man Barry there. Madness stuff there. Oh, he's binned.
He's binned it.
Oh, no.
It's got to be a safety car, surely.
That's got to be a safety car. That's got to be a safety car here. If there's not, because...
He carried way too much speed.
Yeah, because look, we got the top 3 coming out. They're going to be... Oh, my days. I'm going to watch it from Lambo's point of view.
Hopefully he ghosts. Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
It's gone there now. So the safety car will not come out again. Well, to be fair, the safety car has not come out at all from this point of view here, but I was a bit worried about the top three because that car was still there. From what I looked at while you was watching that, Coops, it looked like old man Barry had a brilliant overtake and he must have just misjudged from the chicane part there. And looking from that point of view, he unfortunately unlucky hitting the world champions, and because of that he's lost his front wing with a silly bang moment there. But like I said, is there anyone of the drivers that you're watching so far, Coops?
Jeffrey, he's had a very quiet race, but he's done a sterling job in sixth.
Absolutely.
Very valuable points.
Yeah, Jeffrey's one of those drivers who I rate as an outsider to do well, but he's had really unlucky a few times with the strategy, shall we say, in the races that took him on. Oh my God, Lambo's had a little bit of a back end there. Chance now for Livionics to get back into the lead here. Oh,
Lambo's rocking on the straights.
He must have got straight line speed. Oh, Lambo's pitted. Oh, that could cost him the win here, Lambo, from that situation earlier on. But could this be? What would you have gone for that though, Coops?
Well, he had to pit anyway. He might as well pit now. Hopefully, let Sinclair and Lauronics fight it out. He's got 6 seconds to Lauronics, so if he gets 6 seconds with him, he will get the win. Let's check Sinclair's penalties. He's got one more warning, and he'll have 6 seconds as well. So at the moment, Sinclair's going to get the win.
Oh my days, this is absolutely madness stuff here. This will be down to penalties at the end of the race here. So it looks like, as you said earlier, Coops, it could be make or break. If you make one silly mistake, one silly penalty, it will cost you big time, as what's happened with majority of the drivers here with the penalty situations here. But so far, so good here for Lirionic, Sinclair, Jack. Recon, unless there's been massive crashes from Lirionic, Sinclair, Jack and Lambo, he will not get his 100% record here on the 4th race of Asking here. I'm hoping we'll have to wait and see what happens here so far in this race here. But Lirionic, Sinclair, Jack or Lambo could have the opportunity to stop Recon to win his 4th race of the season, and one of those drivers could win their first win of the brand new season 6 season. Brilliant stuff here, madness stuff. Oh my days, we've got 10 to 11 laps remaining on the TTFL Racing League. Recon has pitted now for which could be for fresher intermediates now. But like I said, with the situations here so far, Coops, I mean, Limiorix holding on for first. After that battle there with Sinclair, he's pulling away from Sinclair now. Jeffrey's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. What if you was in that position in the top 3 now? What would you do? What would you do in that situation?
Keep it clean. Don't risk anything. If you know you're going to win by penalties, just don't take any risks.
Don't risk it for a biscuit. That's what you would say, wouldn't you say, Coop?
I would. Jack's going to win this race at the moment. Actually, he's close in. He's got no penalties whatsoever. He hasn't had one since lap 1.
Oh, okay.
The big is up.
I tell you what.
Well, Ridics will be right.
Yeah, so Jack in Coop's first ever debut race, of the commentary booth here. And I tell you what, here he could be predicting his first ever race win here tonight. That could be make or break. But Jack is nearly under 3 seconds nearly for this battle between Sinclair and Lirionics now. And that could be the one that could compromise the penalty situations too much here. But absolutely madness stuff here. We got Jeffrey and Kiki now for 6th and 7th as the closest battle we have had so far. So Jack is under 3 seconds now. So as things stand, roughly about 3 seconds now. But as things stand, if Jack can try and get under 3 seconds, and hopefully that he doesn't get any penalties at all, he could win his first race of the season here. But anything could happen here. Anything could happen in an F1 race. You just never know what to expect. Just watching Jeffrey and Kiki now, but Coops, looking at it so far from this battle here, Is there anyone out there you reckon that could go into like the top 6, or one of the drivers that outsiders could prove you wrong here so far in the next 9 laps?
Alan Kay, he's put some performance in. He's no assist as well, so it's more impressive in the rain as well. Like, not in racing, like, either. So it's impressive that he's in 9th, so full credit to him. He won't obviously get 6th or 7th, he's like 22nd anyway. But Jeffrey Okiki, they'll finish 6th and 7th. I'm not sure which order, but I can't see Max and Alan Mays catching up in the next 8 laps.
No, I can't see that happening there, but at the moment here, you just never know what to expect. You just never know what to expect here. And we've got the 2 Renault boys here in 10th and 11th.
Lambo.
Oh!
Lambo. He's been there, he's gone.
What happened?
Lambo has gone. And he's lost it.
What? Explain what's happened.
Turn 5.
Oh,
He, similar to the white light here happened. I think he just lost it going round. Too much speed. And his wheel just fell off.
Oh no! So Lambo on his, I believe, I don't know if that was his debut race. Sorry, I do apologise if I get that wrong. But on his Canadian Grand Prix race, he has had the DNF in this race here on turn 5. Same with what I believe what happened with the same from Light E44 earlier on in the race here. So we've got 4 drivers out of the race here. Jack is in the fastest lap of the race now, with 1:19 flat here now. But at this moment in time now, Jack could win the Canadian Grand Prix on the TTFL Racing League here. At the moment here, Levionic Sinclair needs to speed up here if they want to stop Jack. Unless Jack gets a penalty at this stage, this will be Jack's victory here. And Recon, like I said, everyone else moves up 1 position based on Lambo's DNF so far in this race. If you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like and subscribe to the TTTV channel for all the live races for the F1s and for the F1 leagues, and also for the Project Cars 2 league as well. So we've got a battle here between Jeffrey and Kiki. This is the best battle so far in this race, but don't get me wrong, there's so many battles from the top 4 earlier on in this race, Coops. So who's been your driver of the day so far?
Day. Ooh. I'm going to say Jack.
Yes.
I'm going to say Jack. He disconnected at the start of the race. Oh. Lawrence, another penalty.
Oh, okay. So
Lawrence is definitely going to come third now.
Yeah, so
yeah, Jack's my driver day, just because he disconnected and was a good 15 seconds behind the leaders. And he's managed to close it up to 3.5, so full credit to him. I think he deserves it.
Yeah. Oh my days. I do apologise here, Coops, but Kiki has lost it at turn 9. He hit the wall after the chicane put underneath the bridge, and he's lost a bit of his front wing on the right hand side now, so he'll lose so much time on Jeffrey Ennie now for 5th place down the straights now. So that will be losing compromise on that situation there. But Siege could be challenging for 8th place here against Alan Kay, the Special K moment here. Jeffrey's got a 3-second time penalty now for multiple warnings now. So here we go, can Siege try and balance out here against Alan Kay now for down the straight here, passing turn 11, 12 now. Absolutely madness of it, but Siege makes the move. Oh, madness! Absolute madness, he makes the move, done. But Alan Kay's got a 3-second time penalty now for multiple warnings now. Coops.
Lawrence is opening. Sinclair, 3-second penalty. Oh, Jack is loving this right now.
Oh my days. 5 laps. 5 laps remaining, Coops. Like I said, it'll be make or break against Limeronics and Sinclair for 2nd and 3rd now. At this moment in time, Jack will be absolutely licking his lips now of victory at this moment here in this race. But Lambo has lost communication of his car and left the pits as well. But also, if you just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, we're on the 5 laps remaining of the TTFL Racing League. we've got Lambo, Old Man Barry, Gypsy George and Light E44 all had the DNFs earlier on in this race. Well, Lambo's just had the DNF in the last few moments.
Kiki and Jeff.
Oh!
Went on the grass.
Oh my days. Oh my days.
Sinclair's gone wide. Kiki and Jeff.
Kiki.
10 second what? 10 second time penalty, corner cutting.
Yeah, his car he lost control of the car, and because of that he cut the corner massively there. It might be the wheels disconnected or something, so he's lost 10 seconds of that, Kiki, because of that penalty there. So at this moment in time now, we've got 2 battles going on. Recon's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. So Jack's closing on his teammate Sinclair now for 2nd place. But also Jeffrey and Kiki now. Kiki's got 10 seconds now of penalties here. But I reckon there was something wrong with the controller. Sorry, connection of the wheel. I do apologise, I keep saying controller. On the wheel, shall we say, on the Kiki's car there. But still going on with this battle here between Kiki and Jeffrey. Kiki's trying to hold on here for 5th place. I'm going to try and go back to the 2 Toro Rossos of Sinclair and Jack now. At the moment, it's the 2nd gap here. But might have to go back to Kiki and Jeffrey in a moment or two now. 4 laps remaining. Have you got any other drivers of the day so far?
Loronix, he's done a solid job, but penalties have killed him. If he didn't have all the penalties, it would have been my driver day. Starting 7th, 5 way through, nearly of the race, or most of the race. Well, not most, but a good majority part of the race.
Yeah, absolutely stuff here. But like I said, Lyriarix, who wasn't there last few moments or so, but last week I believe. So he's coming back in and trying to get. He's at the moment in 1st in lap 32-35. But as you said, Coops, himself and Sinclair will be hit back by penalties galore. Yeah, we've got blue flags on one of the drivers.
Traffic, yeah. Lapping the back markers.
That might be Kiki. No, that might.
Kiki, Mays, and Alan Kay. Mays, nice, it gets out of the way.
So we're just
respectful for him.
So we're just watching Jack try closing on Sinclair now for 2nd place now. His teammate on the Toro Rosso. But Kiki's got
to count penalties.
It's all right, mate. Don't worry. It's on your
game of it.
Yeah. Let's have the excitement watching on the screen as we see Enravelled, shall we say? On just find out if they can.
What's a good word there?
I couldn't pronounce it there, mate, if I got that wrong on there. But like I said, mate, it's a massive battle here for lap 32-35. Still blue flags here at the moment. It was just seen briefly there. But Jack's closing on Sinclair now. So all he has to do now is just charge on Sinclair. Just put the pressure on him as much as possible. But he really wants to try and get past Sinclair. By the looks of things,
he gets out of the way. He shouldn't get a penalty for that. No, he didn't.
So that just watching Kiki just went letting the drivers through. At this moment in time here, one of the Ferrari cars, I believe that might be Alan Kay, to let the front runners through. So lap 33-35 on the TTFL Racing League. Still watching this battle here between the 2 Toro Rossos here. Can Jack just hold on for 3rd? All he has to do is just hold on there, because he'll guarantee to win the race here tonight, as long as he doesn't have any more silly silly mistakes at any corners here. Right at the moment, it's 2.2 second gap between himself and Lyriarix for 1st. So Lyriarix needs to push now. If he does not, he probably needs to push a hell of a lot now on the next few laps and try and stop the battle here. At the moment here, he's 2.3, 2.2. But at the moment he has got lots of penalties here, whatever happens here tonight. But at this moment in time, Coops, looking at this now, we're on the penultimate lap now. I don't know which one to pick. Can you?
Nah, well, yeah, Jack's obviously going to get the win. Sinclair, he's only got 6 seconds, and Lawrence has 12, so he's got It's 4.5 seconds in the lap and a half.
Oh, okay.
If he pulls the Jensen button out. Oh! Jack! Oh my god.
What's happened?
Jack nearly binned it. His tyres are going off. They're 18 laps old.
Oh!
Yeah, he's lost a second to Sinclair just then.
Could this be the opportunity now for Lirionics to pull away now from the barrier? Because Jack's tyres, I did say, we're at the point of the intermediate tyres. He's at the 20 lap. Oh my days! Oh no! Oh my days, Jack! His back end has lost it on the grass there. Oh, has he got a puncher? No, it does look like he has a puncher. Has he got a puncher?
What's going on?
He's got a puncher!
I think he has.
He's got a puncher on the penultimate lap! Oh my days!
No, Jack. Oh my god. Jack. Oh my god.
Oh, that could have been controversy there at the moment here, but he just managed. Alan Kay had a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, but Jack has lost the back end at the puncher on lap 18. Well, 18 laps. We're on the final lap now. Final lap. Battling out between Sinclair and Lirionics for first place now. But these guys.
Jack should be right from Raycon. He's a good 30 seconds behind.
You should. They should. Recon should.
He is. Raycon's they just started the straight, so.
Yeah, on the final lap. I think they're trying to aim for the fastest lap of the race here. But looking at it now, Lirionics holding on for first. I do feel sorry for Jack because he was on prime position here to win his first race of the season. But looking at it now, has anyone got the back end? They're still holding on here. The tyre wear's still holding on here. But Lirionics could hold on here to win his first race of the season here. He's pulling away from Sinclair now. Absolutely brilliant stuff here. Absolutely brilliant stuff here. Just checking quickly. Yeah, Lirionics and Siege and Mays had the biggest movers of the race here tonight. Sinclair! Oh, my days.
Sinclair wins it on penalties.
Oh, Sinclair! Sinclair wins it on penalties here, as what Coop said. Brilliant stuff there from Sinclair. Lirionics did cross the line first, but as I said, in this situation here, Sinclair wins it by penalties here. Madness stuff here. Contribution got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. So Jack coming up to the final corner now. He'll be absolutely livid with that, Coops. Do you agree?
I feel sorry for him. I really do.
He'll be absolutely
so close. Done everything right this race, and just like that, destroyed.
Yeah, to be fair, I did predict 20 laps, so something must happen on that, on the setup could be, or the tyre wear.
Jeffrey spinned it at the hairpin. Oh, he's had a stinker. Max was going to give him the straight, I think. And it's Matt. Nah, he should be right.
I don't know, but Recon's crossed over the line in 4th place, so Recon has lost his 100% record there of wins here tonight. Absolutely madness stuff here. Siege will cross over the line for 5th place here, but look at Maximus here. Maximus could have a chance here against Jeffrey. This could be a final finish. Oh,
he's done it.
Oh, that was a nerve-wracking end bit.
He got it.
Oh, I think he's got it by 6th place here. On the nick of time there. Jeffrey will be absolutely livid with that. Absolutely livid. Well done to Sinclair for finishing 1st place here. Lirionics finishing 2nd. And Jack now for 3rd place here. Jack would be absolutely livid because that was the win. All he needed to do was finish from 3rd place. But his tyre wear, he had a puncher at that point. It looked like he lost it on the grass at that point, but as we was watching down the straight there, he absolutely had the puncher at the end part there. So we're just waiting for the race classification, and we're about to kick off.
Jeff Kinky, 25 seconds worth of penalties. Wow.
Madness stuff there. Madness stuff there from the penalty situation there. But race classification for the Canadian Grand Prix for the TTFL Race League. Sinclair on his first win of the season in 1st place. Lirionics misses out in 2nd place. Jack could have won the race tonight. He manages to hold on the podium stuff in 3rd place, Recon in 4th, Siege in 5th, Maximus 6th, Jeffrey in 7th, Alan K 8th, Maze in 9th, Kiki 10th, Conte Boy 11th, Lambo 12th, Old Man Barry 13th, Gypsy George 14th, and Light E 15th place. So I won't get all the penalties and warnings galore, and that's a shame on that one, because that would have got that there. Now, what we do, Coops, we was about to start off, we would have started what was going to do, what we could plan out before, but normally what we do at the TTFL is the drivers who have got their mics with them, if they want to join in, we can invite them in and try and get them through as quickly as possible, and I'll have to do the commentary box as quickly with the questions as well. If you've got any questions with them as well, Coops, be my guest. Alright, mate? Is that alright?
I'll have a think quickly.
No worries, mate. I'll just try and invite the guys who have got the microphones. If they haven't got the mics, they will not join in tonight. So that's from what I could see anyway. So just going to invite Henny to see if he wants to join in. So just going to try and invite some of the guys in if they want to join in. Maybe, maybe not. So we're just waiting for. So just going to bear with me a sec, guys. We will kick off the interviews for the guys who are joining in as we speak, sooner rather than later. And Maximus, I'll get Maximus in as well. We will normally we'll get everyone in and see if they want to join in with the party stuff, and sorry, in the commentators box, and then we'll kick off with the just waiting for what's going to happen so far. But like I said, Coops, what's your while we're waiting for some of the drivers to join in, what's your thoughts of the race tonight?
It was hectic, I thought.
You thought it was hectic?
It was hectic, yeah. Drama all over. Front markers, back markers, middle markers. Insane race to commentate on. It was very good.
Oh, absolutely madness stuff here. Absolutely madness stuff tonight. But like I said, I do agree with you. It wasn't lovely jubbly. It was more hectic, helter-skelter type stuff there on the battles there's galore as well. I was surprised by some of the drivers who have had their DNFs earlier on and even during the race as well. So we're just waiting for some of the guys to I'm just waiting for some of the drivers to come in. If they don't want to join in, we could stop the interviews at that point as well. But Coops, how does it feel to be on your first ever commentator joining in tonight on your debut race?
I thought I did alright, to be honest. There's a couple of commentating parts where I muddled up the words, but I thought I did an okay, decent job.
Fair.
I'll be looking forward to doing it next week.
Fair dues, mate. Don't worry. We'll let you off this week on this one. So we'll let you off this week. So don't worry about that, mate. Whatever happens here, it's all right, mate. I'll let you off just for once on that one. So we've just got a couple of drivers coming in. So good evening. Before we carry on, if you're joining in, guys, can you please make sure you got your loud voices to be shared? And if you don't know where that is, please go to the party settings, and there should be an option called allow voice to be shared. Make sure it's set to always allow. So we've got Conti Boy and Maximus joining in to talk about their thoughts of the race tonight. And I've probably put Coops under a lot of pressure by asking them a question on their thoughts of the race as well. So no pressure on that one, Coops, on your debut. No pressure on that one. Like I said, Recon has said did not load a wet setup. Kiki says his girlfriend phoned him and it made me smash into a wall. So he's blaming Kiki's just blaming his girlfriend. That's a bit harsh, mate. That is absolutely harsh on that one. So just waiting for Jeffrey. Oh, Jeffrey's joining as well. So as I said to the guys here, can you please make sure you allow voices to be shared before we kick off? So I'll be talking to Conti Boy, then Maximus, and then and then Jeffrey for their thoughts of the race tonight. So you all set, guys?
Yes.
Yep.
Nice one. So, like I said, I'll be talking to Conti Boy, then Maximus for that maximum time on the finale, shall we say, at that point there, and Jeffrey on the finale point there, where we both had our hearts in our mouths to find out who was going to finish in that last bit of the race. So, Conti Boy, how you doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, I'm okay, mate. I'm okay. How are you?
I'll tell you what, me and Coops here, absolutely brilliant racing from everyone tonight, and Coops on his debut commentator as well. He's done a brilliant job here as well. So my voice is absolutely gone, and he's doing everything he can to help me out as much as possible there. But how's your thoughts of the race tonight, in your own words?
Yeah, just one word for it. Terrible. Terrible.
Oh, okay. I won't say too much because you're going to be absolutely annoyed with me about that. But tell me why you thought that was terrible, in your own words.
Yeah, I'm just a really bad rain driver. I told you last week. I'm really suck in the rain. And yeah, I spun out on the, what was it, the second or third corner. I was next to my teammate Jeffrey, and yeah, we collided a bit, spun, had some wing damage, and after that it was just yeah, driving on my own.
Was that from lap 1 at the start, was it, on turn 3?
Yeah.
That was the one where me and Coops was thinking what was going on at that point, because there was about 3 cars, it was all piled up after that incident there. But from that, I know you said last week that the Canadian Grand Prix was not one of your biggest tracks, so to say, but looking at this point of view, I bet you're glad that the Canadian Grand Prix is out of the window now after tonight's race.
I am.
Oh, don't worry, mate, don't worry. Let's hope the next race will kick in to help you out where it happens. I think it's let me just clarify the next race. It is, if you bear with me a sec, guys, I do apologise for small technical difficulties here, just to get the update stuff. So, come on, load up. Here we go. So, we had the Canadian Grand Prix. We will have the Austrian track, I believe, next week. So, don't worry, Conti Boy, I won't say too much about the race because you just boot Canada out of the window, and we're going to talk about Austria now. So, what are you going to try and aim to get back into the top 5 next week at Austria, as well as doing? What's your thoughts of the track as well?
Yeah, I love it. It's a really short track. There's a couple of really fast corners. Yeah, I really love it. And Austria, yeah, you know, it's really it's a Dutch festive.
Fair dues,
A
mate.
lot of Dutch fans there, so.
Let's go Dutchies!
Fair dues. Look, so Coops, have you got any questions for Conti Boy?
I can't think of any, so no. Sorry, mate.
Oh, okay, fair dues. Conti Boy, I know you don't want to say this, you don't want me to say this, sorry, but you just kicked Canada out, and let's hope Austria will be a better track for you next week, mate. So I wish you all the very best of luck next week, mate. All right?
Thank you. Just one thing and then I'm gone. I'm really glad my teammate finally finished the race.
Yes. So I'll put him under a lot of pressure, Jeffrey, on that one, Conti Boy. For every race that I watch, he did not finish at all, and even though he did well, he still not finished the race. And tonight, he's broken his own record here tonight to get into the to finish finally a race on here tonight. But yeah, so Conti Boy, thank you very much for tonight. You can stay if you want, or you can shoot off. It's up to you, mate, on that one.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Nice one. Thank you very much, Conti Boy. So, Maximus, how you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad, mate. Tell us about your thoughts of the race tonight.
Well, my thoughts, overall the race was good. The start wasn't that good. I got a hit from the back, I think at turn 3, which caused me to lose a lot of places, I think about 6 places. But I did make up all the time, and the last bit of the race I enjoyed when I overtake Jeffrey. I wasn't expecting it, but
Oh, okay. Because as I was mentioning just where Conte Boys just mentioned it as well, was it that point where on lap 1 where the pile up happened at that point?
Yes.
Would you say? Fair enough. But like I said, as you was building on with the race tonight, you did well to get into 6th place. I think it was. Is it 6th?
yes, 6th place. Yes.
Tell me in your own words the last lap bit between yourself and Jeffrey. Was it Jeffrey?
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was, yeah. So, what was your thoughts of that last minute situation and the straight at that point?
If I were to define it in one word, it would be epic.
Epic.
I wasn't expecting it. I mean, side by side, just I think 1/10 difference between them.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like a photo finish between you two on that one, but I thought it was going to be in Coop's commentator's new catchphrase is lovely on that one. So absolutely belter stuff.
That's nice.
He said, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, that'll be his. He started off now, so that'll be his proper catchphrase from the future to come on that one. But for yourself, Maximus, did you feel like you wanted to get rid of Canada, or did you feel like 6th was your best ever finish tonight? Hello, Maximus.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
I've seen the chat.
Okay. Maximus, are you there? Okay, we have had some technical difficulties from Maximus. I'm sure Maximus would have been delighted to finish in 6th, but I wish him all the very best of luck. Yeah, he's left the session now. I wish him all the very best of luck for next week's race at Austria. I'm sure he would be trying to aim for the top 5 this time.
He's rejoined, by the way.
Oh, has he rejoined? No, he's left the session on my screen on that one. So, yeah. So
You joined the party.
it says he's left the party. That's what it says on mine, but I might be wrong. If Maximus does come back, I will try and catch up with him on his thoughts of the Austrian Grand Prix if he can.
There he is.
Oh, Maximus. Just as I was saying, Maximus, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Was everything all right?
Yeah, I got disconnected. My internet, I think, was messing up a bit.
Oh, okay. No worries. I will say this quickly. I did say your thoughts of the Austrian Grand Prix situation, but tell us in your own words what you thought of Austria and what your expectations for next week.
My expectations are to finish in the top 10, as usual.
Okay.
And within the points, today I had good pace. I've qualified P6, so I'm hoping to qualify P6 as well in Austria. It's a good track, fast-paced track, so I'm hoping that it doesn't rain because I'm not that good at rain. So.
Fair enough, mate. I'm sorry it's a short one again, but thank you very much, Maximus, for your 6th place battle at thelastminute.com, shall we say, against Jeffrey Henney on that point. That was just epic in your own words, or lovely in Coop's
It
words.
was lovely.
Lovely and jubbly on that one. So thank you very much, Maximus. You can stay if you want, or you can shoot off. It's up to you, mate. But thank you very much for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
You know, this man who I'm going to speak to now, he knows what's coming now. He's finally...
Mr. Bottle Job.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say that. He's finally finishes a race in my commentator's box now, so he'll be absolutely delighted there. So, Jeffrey, how you doing, mate? You alright?
Yes, I'm really great, mate. I finished my first race. Can't be better.
Oh, I bet you broke...
I got
Sorry, carry on. Sorry, Jeffrey. You're on the roll there.
a lot of time penalties, I think 80 seconds. And the last corner of the second last corner, the hairpin, I damaged my wing. He was red. So Maximus can close into me. And I need to take the corner easy, the chicane. So it was difficult, man. And then he passed me last corner.
Yeah, absolutely madness stuff there. Because
Yes.
I knew you had the penalties, but looking at it now, it looked like it was a great ending to you two side by side at that point. Did you feel like if you didn't have those penalties, would it have been gutting for you at that last minute?
I don't know. I guess Maximus had also a 3 seconds time penalty. I asked Jeff what's the driver behind, and he told 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So, and I had 15 or 80 seconds, I guess.
Yeah, I'll be a bit worried if it was you that was asking yourself to find out what was the penalty situation. But Jeff. Oh, okay.
I finished the race, mate.
Yes, you did, and that's the main point of view on this point from your side as well, because.
Yes,
of all the races that I've commentated, you have done well in the races, but you're just struggling or lose out on the DNF or just retired or disconnected or left the session, whatever happens. But finally, after so many races, I've lost count how many races you've did not finish the race, but you did well to hold on there.
I know, mate.
But as we said to the guys here, we've got Austrian Grand Prix. So, what's your thoughts of the track and what are your expectations for next week?
I hope to be battling for the 5, 6, 7 place again.
Yeah.
I had a good battle with Kiki today.
Yes, you did.
You, I think, a lap or around 10 laps. I think he was behind me. And then he was coming closer, and then he was going away. But it was nice, good battle. And then he his girlfriend was calling him, and he was straight on to the grass, and he was past me. I think, what the hell is this?
Yeah, that's what's happened.
But he gets a 10 seconds time penalty, I guess, for that. 5 or 10 seconds.
Yeah, you got 10 seconds for it.
Yes, I was looking, he was near behind me. 2 seconds later he was in front of me. I was thinking, how is this happen?
Yeah, absolutely madness stuff here.
Yes.
But yeah, like I said, DJ Kinney, it says Jeffrey, Hyper Jeff.
Kenny!
Kenny is absolutely.
I love Dutch people. I love them.
Oh,
so
fair. Yeah, fair. Yeah. So, Coops, have you got any questions for Jeffrey before he shoots off?
Coops?
Yeah. What actually happened at the hairpin? Was it just on the gas too much?
Yes, a little bit too much. I was too quick with my gas, so I spun directly, man.
Oh, okay.
Maybe when I take that corner easy, a little bit more easy, maybe I will finish before Maximus, but I don't know.
You know, a lot of penalties, didn't you?
Yes, Glenn. I know, man.
Well done anyway.
I think that's a wrap from Coops. So thank you very much, Jeffrey. Finally, don't worry, I'll get your award, your certificate for finishing the race in through the posts as we speak on that one.
Thank you, man.
Well done, Jeff.
And I will promise you, I will finish more races when you're commentating.
Please.
Good lad.
Please, mate. That's all I
promise you.
Right, you've heard that, ladies and gentlemen. Jeffrey will try and finish more races than ever before on that one.
Oh,
So, but Jeff, you can stay if you want, or you can shoot off. But whatever happens, thank you very much for joining us tonight.
You're welcome. You also.
Thank you very much, mate. Absolute legend. Oh, nice one. So, we've got last driver in the commentators box, Recon. How you doing, mate?
Recon!
We're sorry for any technical difficulties here, ladies and gentlemen, but Jeffrey is absolutely nuts, shall we say, on that one.
I know.
Legend.
Thank you. I love you to say that to me.
I'll talk you through my race. To be honest, I have mixed feelings.
You have mixed feelings? What's your thoughts, mate?
Yeah, I don't know. It started all on the qualification. I saw that it was raining, and I'm not really used to on my wheel in the rain, because I still driving with a new wheel and still need to get used to it.
Yeah.
And then it is raining. That is not really the one thing I want on traction and braking. So that's also what screwed my race, because I locked up, went too deep, spun,
Oh, okay.
That's why you saw me on stream that I was facing the wrong way at the World Champions. But I
Yeah.
also didn't load a wet setup because I was too quick
okay.
out of the box and didn't see that it was raining for the race. So I was running really low downforce, and I had to stick with that in the race.
Oh, okay.
So it was a bit difficult to stick with the boys and to get good traction and good cornering speed in the first sector mainly. So
Fair.
I got pole though. I should have done 107.8 or something, but I screwed my lap. But I still got pole because the other guys invalidated, I think.
Yes, they did.
So I got pole, but I won the first 2 races, I think. Did I won the first 2 races?
No,
First
you've won 3.
races.
You won the first 3. You had your 100% record before tonight's race, but now that was gone now after the 4th race of the season. Now, I wasn't gonna. I don't want to put any damper into you, Recon, because I respect you and I respect all drivers. Don't get me wrong, but I respect you with your bow. The bestest ever start I ever seen. Same with Siege as well, like a few seasons ago, and Sinclair as well. But with this, I know it feels like a blip in this race tonight, but. Should we see the real Recon come back after these first 3 races back into first place next week?
Of course. You can count on it.
Fair.
Only if it's dry. If it's raining, I cannot promise anything.
Oh, okay. Okay, can I have your guarantee signature, please, mate, with the contract as well? We're finding out what's going to happen next.
Of course. I've just done an imaginary.
Oh, okay. Fair dues. Fair dues. I've just got it signed, sealed, and delivered straight away on that one. But
no, I do my best, man. P4 is still. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I went for the fast lap in the end, but I cut one corner, so I didn't get it, and I was a bit fortunate because Jack had a puncture, and otherwise I would have had P3. But he spun. His tires blew up on lap too late, I think.
Yeah, he. Well, I predicted from what I looked at anyway, the intermediate should have lasted up to 20 laps, but he was on lap 18 on his tyre wear, which when it kicked off on lap 34 of the race. So, and it was
I don't know what happened, but I had a lot of wheel spin because I'm not used to this wheel, and my tires were completely gone in lap 12 or something. So I had to pit then. So I never could have done a 1 stop anyways. So I 100% would have done a 2-stopper.
Fair.
I don't know if the wheel is also a bit more damaging on the rear tires. I feel like.
Okay.
Never mind. I got P4. I'm happy with that. I did not retire or anything. Got good points.
Yes.
And I'm probably still P1 in the championship, so I'll take that.
Yeah, because that was what you need to do. I would have liked to have seen you try and aim for like the podium stuff, at least guaranteed to keep that record going. But it was going to be a very hard task for you to keep winning every race in this season. The way you started off with the first 3, immense stuff there. But like I said, next week is the Austrian Grand Prix, and I know you said it was you aiming for the top 4 and stuff, but with the track itself, you just gotta make sure that you get to aim to try and beat the top guys here tonight, like Sinclair.
The next race is Austria.
Next race is Austria. I think
one of my favorites, so that's a good confidence boost.
Absolutely stuff. But like I said, Recon, I'd like to thank you for joining me tonight on the commentators box. Coops, have you got any questions for Recon?
No, not really. But congratulations on 4th. I think you're still in the league championship, so
yeah.
Can't be upset.
P4 is better than a retire, I suppose. So
yeah.
It could be worse because Lambo. I don't know what happened to Lambo, crashed out or something. So it could have been P5. So I'm happy with P4.
Coops spotted Limbo on turn 5, I believe, on the end of the first sector.
First sector, yeah.
So same with what happened with Light E44 earlier on in the race as well, where he lost it at turn 5 as well. So It could have been a different story. It could have been different. It could have been worse. It could have been good. We just never know what was going to happen in this frantic race at the Canadian Grand Prix. But whatever happens, Recon, you are, I believe, as what Coop said, I believe you are still top of the league on the Drivers' Championship. So let's hope that run keeps going and holding on into first place. So thank you very much, Recon, for joining us tonight. And wish you all the very best of luck for next week and throughout the remainder of the season on that one.
Thank you.
So, is there anyone else in the box? I think we've covered everyone. Yes, we did. So, I'd like to thank all the drivers who have joined in on the commentators box. They have been absolutely immense, whatever happens, especially Jeffrey, man. He's just absolutely nutter, shall we say, on that one. Absolute nutter. But fair play to him. He finally finishes a race during my commentators box. And I will send him the certificate later on. But final thoughts of the race with Coops as well. Like I said, it was a manic race. And I'm sure we will see more of that in Austrian, because it's going to be absolutely frantic, and I reckon it'll be about absolute manic stuff, whatever happens here at that point. But Coops, your final thoughts. What is your thoughts of the race tonight, and your thoughts as a commentator in more detail?
Oh, in more detail. Okay. Yeah, enjoyed it a lot. I'm looking forward to doing the rest of the season. If I enjoy it, I'd like to stay on another season. It was a hectic race tonight. If it's like this every week, I'll be having a party at my house. Bloody hell. Yeah, that's all I've got to say, really.
Fair.
Really enjoyed it. You've been great company, mate.
No worries, mate, no worries. I didn't want to put you under a lot of pressure on your debut race, but I did try and put you under the spot a few times to see what was you watching at the F1, at the Canadian Grand Prix. But like I said, Coops, from my point of view, you've done a cracker of a job on your debut race of the commentators box, and I'm looking forward to the remainder of the season. I'm sure the guys who are watching the stream and the drivers in the TTFL will be enjoying it, whatever happens from the remainder of the season. I'd like to thank everyone that was joining the session. I'd like to thank everyone that was driving tonight. Also, please make sure you like and subscribe to the TTTV channel for all the live races, for all the F1 races, and also the Project Cars 2 League, which I believe is on the Monday nights, not the Saturday nights, which I absolutely got that wrong, whatever happens in my commentator's career, shall we say. But I'd like to thank Flying Cooper for joining me tonight on his debut commentator's box. He's done a grand job, as always. I was your host with the most, Mark. This was next to me was Cooper. This was the TTFL Racing League on the TTTV channel, and I wish you all a very good night. And good night, guys. Take care of yourselves.